Hey guys, I'm Taylor from Food Faith Fitness, and I'm so excited to make one of my favorite desserts today, some paleo, vegan, dairy-free, and sugar-free almond joy bars. So let's get started. So first, like an almond joy bar, of course, coconut is the main ingredient. So you're gonna add your coconut into a high-powered food processor. Next, because these are sugar-free, we're gonna use monk fruit, which is a natural, calorie-free sweetener. Then you gotta blend it together. So once your coconut has been broken down and it looks kind of powdery, you want to add in a very fancy ingredient, water, and then some coconut oil at room temperature, so it should look kind of like softened butter. You don't want to melt it. And then you want to just continue blending. You want to blend for about 2 minutes, but you want to stop and scrape down the sides every 30 seconds or so. As you can see, the coconut kind of piles up and you want to make sure it gets all combined with that coconut oil and water. So once your coconut water and coconut oil is combined, you want to grab a 8x8 pan that has been lined with parchment paper. That's super key. I like to line the tops with a little bit of overhang so that you can use it as a handle to grab out later when your bars are frozen. Take your lid off. And you just want to transfer the coconut mixture into the pan. Now you just need to press it really, really firm. It's really important to really pack the coconut in, or else they will not stick together when they freeze and you will have very sad almond joy bars. This is not the kind of recipe you want to do after arm day at the gym because it definitely makes your arms a little bit sore having to pack it in. Just when you think you've packed it in, make sure you pack it even further. So once it's super tight and squished and packed in there, which is a very technical cooking term, we need to slice them into the bars. This is probably the hardest part of the recipe because you have to make sure that everything is equal, which is not my strong suit. So you want to slice them into 6 straight rows. So I usually do it in half and then cut each half into 3. Once you have 6, you want to cut each of the 6 into 3. So another 3 cuts. Now another key part of making an almond joy is, you guessed it, almonds. So we need to press some almonds into the top. I like to do 2 almonds per bar because I like them super almondy. So just press 2 almonds into the top of each bar. Now really make sure you stick them in because then if you don't, they kind of fall out when you're dipping in chocolate, which isn't the end of the world, but it's just better if you just add a little extra press. Once you are almonded up, it's time to stick these babies into the freezer. Our bars are nice and frosty and they've done their thing in the freezer. So just want to pull them out of your pan and break them apart. So the next step is to dunk them in chocolate, of course. I like to put a kitchen towel on top of a griddle on really low heat because that keeps your chocolate smooth and melty, especially when you're dipping something cold in. It just makes the process a whole lot easier. Take your almond joy and dunk it in the chocolate. It's gonna get messy, but you get to lick your fingers after. Shake it off and transfer it to a parchment paper or silpat lined cookie sheet and continue for all the bars. And there you have it, delicious gluten, grain, dairy, sugar-free, and low-carb almond joy bars that you can eat every day of the week. If you try this recipe, I would super love if you give this video a like and a thumbs up, and leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Make sure you visit the blog at www.foodfaithfitness.com to snag the recipe. So go enjoy those healthy treats, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.